Yeah.
one of the uh, things that's unique about your life as well is that you've been single this whole time.
Mm. Yes, that is true. I start out single and I'm still single. So yeah.
Yeah, that's so for those that are out there and listening and might feel like this is a hindrance for me, would you have a word of encouragement for those maybe wrestling with that?
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, no matter what status you're in, you could be married, married with children, married without children, single, male, female. Every one of those status of life comes with pros and cons. Not one scenario is perfect, especially in missions. There were things I could do as being a single person, like move into the heart and soul of a family
Mm.
that maybe a whole family wouldn't want to do or be willing to do that, or find it hard to do. So being single had its advantages, and it wasn't too hard to go into the Bible and see that Paul seemed to, he did it in a team, but he didn't do it with a partner. So singleness has definitely had its room and space in the scriptures. And so I just encourage anybody, whatever status you're in, never always look at it as, well, how could this be an advantage to me, and rather than as how can this be a disadvantage to me. And there were challenges being single, and not even, yeah, not being married in any culture, even my own culture. It's like people would, you know, kind of push me, why are you single? Like, and also, but in Cambodia, it was a challenge. They think if you have children, that's important. But on the other hand, I got to do things and go places that married couples wouldn't or couldn't go. So my advice is, if you are single, you go back to that scripture where Paul was saying, people who are single can really devote themselves to the Lord. The tragedy would be if you are single, but you don't do that, but
Amen.
rather look at your singleness to say, wow, this is an opportunity to seize why I am single. And if I don't ever get married, then so be it. There is still something very beautiful and powerful about it. So
Mm.
I didn't really like set out to be single, but it is true that my life choices, um, to go to Cambodia. I mean, I dated quite a bit seriously before I went to Cambodia, but I knew that I was supposed to go there. And so those choices did have some cost to it in that sense, but that's what missions is about, right? Count the cost. So it
Yeah.
comes with cost, just like if you're going to be a physician, you can't say, well, I'm not going to work with blood. Being a missionary has certain costs that you can, hopefully we abide to those and obey those. Yeah.